What is up, you guys? We got a bit of a special video today. No Mercedes stuff. We're going to be going to put some coilovers on an Audi B5. I believe it's a 1999. My boy Dom, he's got a big turbo on this thing. It's a pretty awesome build. I'll show you a little bit of it before we start digging into it. It rides like crap, so we got some new springs on it. It should be pretty sweet, pretty smooth ride. Let's get right into this.
What do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work out?
It doesn't even enter my consciousness.
So Dom's already done one of those. Let's check that out and see what the final product looks like, and then we'll get right in the tutorial. Natural habitat, blackened.
VC Racing there, actually height adjustable, not just preload like the old one, and adjustable rebound on this knob up here. I'll show you on a strut that's out of the car with the rebound. So we're gonna loosen this all the way. See, I push it down, comes back up. This is the most open rebound, so it takes the shortest amount of time to open back up. We're gonna crank that all the way forwards. This is gonna make it a lot stiffer, and it's gonna make it come up a lot slower. So watch this. See how much harder it is for me to compress that?
That's the old one. It already came with this?
This is a brand new one.
Oh.
Or not brand new, but used BC Racing one. See, I can barely press that all the way down by hand. See how slow it's coming back up?
I can't even see it coming back up.
Nope. Open that back up, and you can see it starts coming back up again. So you definitely don't want these all the way close, because that's gonna be really fucking uncomfortable. A little somewhere in the middle. It'll be perfect.
Yup, sure.
Things first with the disassembly, we're gonna have these 3 bolts on the top here. All these 3 have to come out. Not very difficult to do. All right, these are 16 millimeter bolts here. So we're gonna go ahead and grab them free. They will definitely not get lost. Foreshadowing.
My hood!
All right, so we've got our top pinch bolt. This holds on the front of the upper control arms. This one is usually gonna be your biggest battle on these Audis here. Oftentimes they'll get bent, they'll get rusty, they're really hard to get out. We are also going to remove this lower strut bolt here. Once it's out, the whole strut assembly will come out, along with the control arms. This one here is another 16 on the pinch bolt. You're gonna have a nut back here that you'll wanna hold as well. I'm just gonna get it cracked free here. All right, that is free. I'm gonna hold that with another ratchet.
Leave your sweater on the floor.
This is how I like to get them out. Just spin them. And I actually like to get them out with fucking impact, because that's quicker. There we go. That's out. So we're gonna take our rubber mallet here. Just give this couple little taps. See, that one's out. Now the one towards the rear, it's a little harder to get to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. There it goes. All right.
Oh.
This is the lower strut bolt and strut nut. Twist and pull, baby. She'll come on out. make sure your strut's not under tension while you're doing this. You need to lower down the spring tension on your aftermarket coilover. All right, that's out.
Whoa!
That was loud.
Dinner plate.
So, I'll show the camera what we're stuck on here. So we just gotta push the suspension down, get over that lower control arm there, and she'll be right on out. There you are. So, as you can see, the upper control arms come out with it. It's just held on by two nuts right here. We're gonna transfer that over to the new strut. Off it goes. So now we're gonna throw our strut nuts on the struts. Feel up the strut nut, make sure it's nice and soft and new.
How's your strut nuts looking down? That thing
Strut
looks like
nut,
brand new.
big, brand new, and beautiful. Parts. Have you seen the penis gasket on Priuses? All right, so we're gonna install this here. So we're gonna lift it up and then get it in the wheel well, and then do what you can. Get this down over the control arm before you install the upper strut bolts. Don't want to install those until you have the strut on the control arm. You don't want that just hanging around there because it's going to be really difficult to get it back in there. Yep. Throw those strut bolts in. Once you get one in, you can use that to hold the strut up and get the rest in. Relatively easy process. Once we've got those top strut bolts in, we're gonna have to lift the suspension up a little bit to line up the actual strut and control arm. So you're gonna push that in place, hold your bolt there, and lift it up at the same time. Ready?
Oh yeah. Might not be able to get it too good.
Probably won't be able to see it, no. That's in, give it a couple taps. Whoop. There she goes. Alright, we're gonna line up the upper control arms here now that the lower strut bolt is in. These are kind of difficult to line up, but a little finessing, you'll get it. Alright, we're gonna change strategies here. Try to. Oh, look at how easy that was. Boom, right in.
Wow.
We're gonna slap our upper pinch bolt in. Fucking fun. And that just slides nice on in there.
Pinch bolt back in.
And we're gonna tighten it. Everything here is spec'd to wherever my elbow starts clicking at.
Retighten the, what were they called?
These are the upper strut bolts. That's what I'm gonna call them. I don't know if that's the right word for them, but.
Close enough, I'm sure.
The lower strut bolt.
Now what do you have to do? Just set them to the right height?
Yeah, so we're gonna set the preload here. Might not even have to touch the height. They were already installed on a car. So this is not the right tool to adjust your preload, but it's all I've got, and that's what I'm gonna use. So, we're measuring this here. You can see about an inch. We're just gonna make sure that these are at the same height, just so that when we lower it, we've at least got a good baseline. And then we're probably gonna have to mess with this a couple times, but it is what it is. And then you're also gonna wanna make sure that the preload is set, or sorry, not the preload, the compression rebound adjustment right here is set to the same on each side with these BC Racing. Other coilovers might not have this adjustment, but if you do, it's nice for you, so you can adjust that to whatever you'd like.
Alright, then you just put your wheel back on. Hopefully you don't need help with this. Drop it to the floor, see how it looks.
That's right where I want it. Perfect. It's a little higher. Let's see the other side. Oh, that's perfect, dude. That
looks perfect.
Might be a little higher than I want, but we'll let it settle because it'll probably still go down another couple inches. Not inches, but
A little bit. Looks good on this side. So we just got, or mostly Dom, all Dom, got the back
He helps.
spring out. And look at this thing.
It's done.
I wonder why I was riding so bad.
All right, so starting off here, we're gonna be undoing the lower strut bolt and nut. I don't know if you can get the camera under there to show them what I'm doing here.
Oh yeah.
All right, off she goes.
So now we're doing the back.
I don't know if you can see like at all, but we're gonna be undoing this upper control arm bolt that holds the upper control arm to the upright. It's gonna give us a little bit more room to get the strut out. So now we are removing the strut brace. This is the thing that holds the actual strut to the rear of the car. It's got 4 17mm bolts on it. Smarter, not harder, people. Now do keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, it is under a little bit of tension here. So just fucking send it, don't be careful at all. If you were smart, you wouldn't be watching YouTube for this. But some people don't know, and I'm here to teach. So you can do that.
Keep another B5 on the road.
Yep. Get her fucking loose.
This is actually how the book says to do it.
In a shop with a lift. Oh, I shit.
What are you going at there? The lower spring bolt?
Lower strut bolt. We're gonna go ahead and zip that guy on out.
Bolt out.
Oh no. I'm gonna give my back a fucking rest here actually. Only remove them this way if you really don't care about your old struts. These are gonna go on eBay for like 200 bucks, and I don't like ripping people off, and that's why I'm not a fucking mechanic anymore. And that's why I do stupid shit in my garage, like pound on a strut with a fucking extension. Oh, you got that on camera.
Oh yeah, there is the metal on the back of that one.
Yeah, so there's the metal backing on this. I'm gonna do some weight reduction here. Yeah, so right now, this is the upper strut nut. Remove that. And then there's a bolt that goes through here. We're gonna remove that as well. And this one is under a very small amount of tension. Remember, you have to relieve this tension before you take this out. I'm going to not do that because it is only under a tiny bit of tension. But if you have stock struts, and you do this, you will launch it across the room and probably hit it in your fucking nuts and not have kids. Fair warning. And then you don't have to be in dirt on a fire. Go, 3, 2, 1.
Don't blow up.
3, 2, 1. Ooh, that was pretty anticlimactic. But if you have a stock strut, that will shoot in your toolbox and probably right fucking where your boys are. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Alright, so you're gonna install your strut into the upright. Make sure if you have a preload adjustment that you adjust this before putting it in there, because unless you drill this out, that's gonna be buried in there. You're gonna have a fucking fun time trying to adjust it. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 clicks. It's gonna give us a sporty but still comfortable ride on these. And then you just simply slide them in like so. And then get your camera close here, Sean. You're gonna want to get your spring lined up in the spring perch, just like so. And then you're gonna put your upper bolt and nut in. And we're gonna do that off camera because we need 2 people for this.
Putting on the lower bolt, got all 4 up top tightened.
Yes, sir.
There's 2 little attachment hooks. Make sure you get those on there first.
So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna use the jack here to set the lower control arm to the right height to get this bolted in. We've got our upper control arm bolt right here.
All right, got both tires back on.
Boom! I think that's fucking perfect. That's so perfect.
Yeah, it looks great.
Same gap, front and rear. And left. Oh yeah.
Turn the bass up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Big, dirty, stinking bass. Dirty, stinking bass. Big, dirty, stinking bass. Dirty, dirty, stinking big. Dirty, stinking bass. Dirty, stinking bass. Big, dirty, stinking bass. Bass, 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 bass. I don't need no heroin. I don't want no more. You can keep your ketamine. I'm a bassline junkie. I'm a bassline junkie. I'm a bassline junkie. I don't like it funky. What the fuck? What are you doing? What? Who touched it? Who told you to touch it? I will fucking kill you. Don't ever touch that fucking shit again.
Oh baby, don't I can't move on. I can't move on.